Alright, what's up, everybody? This is Brian, and Smudge is playing with cables that she cannot play with. We'll miss. Alright, well, okay. Little Smudge, who just got fixed a few days ago. So, she is now spayed, and you wouldn't know it because she has plenty of energy. So, she will probably have to go back into her house because she likes playing with cables. But anyway, that's Smudge, this is Brian, and you're watching Streaming for Crickets. Yes, you are adorable. Yes. Okay. But you cannot play with the cables. You cannot play with the cables. You have toys scattered all over the room, but you can't play with the cables. So, anyway, I have really been wanting to get something other than World of Warcraft on the channel. And it's, well, I just snatched up a couple games that were on sale over the past week. So we got Firewatch, and we've got this game called Sally Face. We're going to give Firewatch a try. I don't really know much of anything about this game. It's mystery, and maybe with some creepy elements to it. So, I've had my eye on it for a long time. I've avoided watching anybody's playthroughs of it. Please come out of the package, thank you. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll give this a try. If this turns out boring or just doesn't fit the vibe, we'll try Sally Face, I guess. But yeah, day off from World of Warcraft I thought would be nice. So yeah, well, let's get started. New game, load game settings, special features. Okay. Oh god, that's so much better. Radio, choose dialogue, choose read, note, keep held item, jog, climb, flashlight, compass, camera, map. Complete Firewatch, unlock this free room. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. Smudge has put herself in her box for the moment, so we will just encourage that. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. R2 to use objects. Is that supposed to have no texture on it? Okay, not gonna worry about that at the moment. Load gear. That is safely loaded. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying, if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. One day, why rush? She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Thoroughfare trailhead. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along several stretches and disappears entirely at some washes. It has many confusing... don't know what that one is. Maybe switchbacks? Locating the trail may be more difficult than expected, and it is common for novice hikers to find themselves stranded at night without water. Make a plan, be prepared. We have a you are here anywhere? Beartooth Point to Thoroughfare Lookout. Produced by the United States Geological Survey. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You look awesome. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. X to climb over obstructions. Okay. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Me, move, fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Well, I kind of sound like a dick in both of these situations. But, I'm not going to tell her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Pick up journal. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. Like, okay, because, like, yes, I want to take care of her myself, but am I able to provide the level of care that she needs? Like, do I feel guilty that I'm not able to take care of her, or do I feel guilty that I'm taking care of her but not as good as she needs it? Ugh. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you that Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming up, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Uh, L2 to select dialogue.
Hello? What is this?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mom, nobody back home can stand you. You've killed 3 ex-husbands.
You've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll come again.
Very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Night.
Welcome to the job.
Okay. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Answer radio call.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got it relaxing. What, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, this is what, 6?
6:45.
Oops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne.
You use this to spot, you guessed it, 5. What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Big language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire dangerous through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. The closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okay. Toolbox. Thermals. Birds of Wyoming. Let's examine L1. The singular mind. Don't mind your mind alone. Have you considered the untapped power of your own mind? Do you often ponder the unexplainable? Do you find yourself seeing that which is not there? Do you yearn to explore the labyrinth of your own psyche? Dr. Jonas Allard, PhD, renowned psychoanalyst and Rhodes Chair of Psychology at Loyola Marymount. Join Jonas Allard as he explores the power of the solitary mind. This, in something incisive but accessible treatise on the power of An isolated psyche unclogs the avenues of our day-to-day thoughts, helping us unlock the psychological potential buried deep within ourselves. Okay. Glory. Oh, whoops. Pick up, put down. There we go. Space buffs. Water jug. National Forest guidebook. So, like... So I can pick up random things, but, like... So I can't pick up a plate or look at the supplies. Okay. Alright, so up to read map. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going the right way. Going west-ish. X. No.
I've got an overgrown trail here.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Just going to stay clear yourself.
Right. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add ground teaming to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Okay. So then we need to go. Oh, okay.
I found the supply box.
Great.
Note. Read note. 7786. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Key, hold circle, map, copy information, hold rope, deal with whoever is setting off fireworks, granola bar. Oh, should I be talking to her about shit? Eat, hold circle. Sure. And pine cone. Yep, that's pine cone. Drop. Close. Do I lock it again? Map. Alright, well, let's just keep getting west. Keep heading west. Square to toggle jogging, yep.
It really is a whole lot of nothing on there, huh?
Well, nothing's civilized now. It's good thing, right? I like it.
Wait, what? Rope, oh, rope hook. Okay, repel. Ooh. Ow.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I can make it.
Be careful, for Christ's sake.
Is that another old climbing gear?
Hey, is that a tie-off point out here just a little away from the shale slide?
Well, you're gonna get back on that horse, huh?
Well, I can't go any further, is what I'm saying.
That heads south down the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
Alright.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah, makes for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to them?
Dunno. Just stopped coming out.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake.
Yeah, that. Just found what they're picking up. Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire too.
They color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Do I have to keep doing that? Is it out? Okay.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I'm gonna name that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
We left the packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
We left half a bottle of whiskey, decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Oh, I can clean up. Oh. and clean up their cans.
Or people with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musquela light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking bitter bugs, though, that's for sure.
At least I can clean up.
But I left their clothes out to dry. Looks like 2 people.
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Oh, wonderful.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
What?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why? Because you're 12?
Examine? Yeah, wash your hands, dude.
There's
Yes.
there are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's,
2?
yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay. I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Boy, enjoy dealing with that.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, all right?
You want to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet. Chelsea, what? It's just some loser out in the woods. I mean, he's grody. Why do you guys think it's all right to just stare at girls?
You don't know a damn thing about me.
We know you're a peeping Tom. How long have you been standing over there? Oh my God, is that what you are? Are we out? Ew. Can we just get out of here? You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, that go okay?
It's done.
Well, that's ominous.
Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Stealing your radio. Actually, I should probably get rid of that.
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No. But that music I hear makes a good case for him.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, their underwear's still screwed all over down here.
Well, it is a particularly warm evening. I'll try Lima.
Well, so now what? Well, I don't think we can go back that way. 'Cause we're not going to be able to get up the shell. So I think we actually have to go back to the lake and hang a right. Can I drop their boombox in the water? Like.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption? After that 19th century chimney sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
That's too bad. Hey, there's a trail to Two Forks Tower down here near the lake.
Yeah, that's your tower.
So I should go this way.
Well, you're not climbing back up that slide.
boss to be guilty of that.
I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Hey, I can see my tower. How do I get back?
If it's the one I think it is, there should be an old trail the Forest Service closed off a couple years back.
And I'm sure the reasons for closing it off had nothing to do with safety, right?
Oh, it washed out and became a fucking death trap. So, be careful.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning.
It just means really busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Alright, here's that next trail cache. Map, copy information. Map updated. Danger, bravery, the great outdoors, defend our frontier. Oh, I will take a flashlight. Dad. Wonderful. And a horn?
There's a horn or antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and
There we go. Close. There we go. Where are we? Should be a right. Oh dear.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So,
So I say, fuck it. You're a grown man. You can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
But that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa! Oh, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Oh!
For access, key available at Ranger Station.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkerers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe his mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Well, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Oh, sorry, Hank.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Creepy. Guess I should check my map. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. Ah. I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
I feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that. So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzing locks.
I could never.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Yeah, what's with the creepy music?
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
The place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm going to call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. Won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just point me to the Forest Service weapons cache and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do.
Interesting.
Wake up! Hey, wake up!
Awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line. I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Should I be worried?
About what?
We can't get help if we need it.
Oh, you're tough, Hank. You don't seem like a guy who likes to ask for help.
Sure.
What I need you to do, though, is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger and get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
And just a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in two orgs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy.
Survey communication lines north of the canyon. But where we go? Where we go? Going north. Alright. Okay.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. Boards are cold and older though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I don't know. Just used to spend a lot of time with our dog, Mayhem.
Mayhem? What kind of name is that?
He was a German Shepherd, he was a truck.
So, why not call him Chevy?
Well, we walked out of the shelter and there was some graffiti trash can that said Dingo Mayhem. We walked over and peed all over it, and there you go.
That's a really cute story.
It is what it is.
Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. We're just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Hey, I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, I thought about it, and that story is cute, and, sorry, but you said we? You owned it with someone?
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick. I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful and escaping.
Oh, okay, so there's the telephone lines. So, I believe we're just gonna follow this trail.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
Well, follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
Is
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
You mean I'm in the right area?
I do believe, the comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
This outhouse is in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I hate to tell you, but everything out here is in the middle of nowhere.
You know what I mean. Am I on the right track?
Just keep following the wire to the top of the ridge, and then you can head back.
how do I get to that cache? Copy some information, map updated. Note.
Who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know them that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
7:30:86. Dave, heyo, I got your note about needing to talk. And sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out near the canyon helping those grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know how I could really help anyway. We're coworkers, you know? Amigos, professionales. If you need someone to throw a case back with and go time traveling, Ron's your guy. But I'm not great with the life stuff. You get it. Later, Ron. "6 feet down under," Richard Sturgeon. Detective Neil Black told himself he'd never visit Australia, but when a grisly murder in South City leads all the way to Sydney, Black is determined to make the killer say goodbye to justice. The critics rave over Crime by the Numbers. $2.50. My God. Pinecombs, pinecombs.
Whoa, I found a turtle. Maybe it's a tortoise. It's a thing with a shell.
Well, isn't that something?
It's actually pretty cute.
Well, Henry, if you decide you wanted to keep you company, nobody will mind.
What do I call it? Looks like a
Oh, this ought to be good.
Turk Reynolds.
Well, now I can't wait to see him.
The mustache is impressive.
You tell him I love Cannonball Run.
I will adopt Turt Reynolds. You are coming with me, Turt Reynolds. Alright, where are we at? Alright, so we just found cache 302. We're gonna double back to the south just a touch to get back on the trail. And continue following the telephone line, which is right there. Oh, not that way. Not into the bush. That way.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell, finally, we better stay away from our communication stuff.
Well, I hopped down a drop and now I can't climb back up.
That is a pickle.
I could just keep hiking, but I figured I should let you know in case I get myself trapped down here.
How adventurous of you.
I've been doing a lot more climbing out here than I expected.
Well, keep your radio charged. I hate to one day find a skeleton with an orange backpack at the bottom of a ravine.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from you for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around. Okay, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks Sure.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole the sheets.
I don't know. We started to wander off and run to their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find it.
Thanks.
But I'm gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. And start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that leads you to them.
They're big and ready to go.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
The plot thickens. No excuse for littering. Yeah, get back here. Let's follow this for the moment. So what's here?
There's really no way not some of the sunbrush is brought on the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less inclined a ranger is to want to deal with it. They'll just hike or take their course a different way.
I tell you what, this climbing and jumping is pretty good work.
Just wait for the rest of the summer when you'll be sitting on your fat ass 14 hours a day.
Okay. Nothing there. Is there any other reason to be up here to the north? That looks unsafe. Wonder what happens if I try and go this way. Oh.
Hey, I'm out of a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Might use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh, God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes!
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 billion years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
That was actually kind of funny. Alright, so now having gone there, we're gonna head south through that. And probably past cache 241, it looks like. That's a little spooky.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a fellow you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding. Not about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. It took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Okay, cool. 6/16/86. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitheel Steve. It's your man Ron. I went to check out the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself, more than usual for LOs, so I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Ron.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left the hammer.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
These supply caches are not very supply-y. Map. There we go. Okay. We got something to the north. Maybe a cave? We can head south. Let's check a little bit to the north first.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Oh, how old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. We can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
I want to follow this one. Nope, what do we have here?
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have you out of there?
Oh, jeez, so many things.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Oh, okay.
Thousands, even full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming, that's where they are. Who would do that and why? That's some mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, remember that guy from yesterday, the guy I saw hiking home?
Ah, the completely unmotivated vandal.
Yeah, that guy.
Go on.
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be onto something.
Interesting.
I've had a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and now to repair that wire.
Excuse me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker slips on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
From this burned section of forest, I have no idea where to go. The trail is pretty cold at this point.
You're out by Mule Point. No one would camp out in fireweed. Well, I want you to stay out there as a favor to little old me.
My pleasure.
Okay, we know these young women are sloppy. They must have left some sort of trail.
Okay, well, we're going the right... Going the right way. Burned tree. Is that just... I guess it's just there.
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
That's a repelling point. Let's go straight first. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, there's two. Okay, okay. Hello? Hello, thank you. So, instead of repelling here though, so my mindset is, well, I should turn that up. It's fine. My mindset is we should probably open as many
Do you see anything from yours, like, clues as to where they could be?
Clues. I really like your enthusiasm for mystery.
I'm just doing my job.
I like it. I do. I can't wait for you to give these girls a piece of minds, collective. But no clues. I can't see anything from here.
I appreciate that that would be a bow and not. Okay, so that opens both of those up. So now I am going to head back to the other one.
What are you gonna do when the fire season wraps up? Are you gonna go be with her or just go back to Boulder?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Right now, I'm trying to hunt down some vandals, and I don't even know what I'm going to do when I find them. I'm not thinking very far ahead.
You should go see her.
She's with her family in Melbourne. They're not big fans of mine.
Oh,
Her sister, Susan, is great, but her parents, I think they always thought she could do better, and that I could have done a better job looking after her.
fuck that. I have no doubt you did your best.
I don't know.
If you want to go visit her, you should go. Don't let a couple of assholes keep you away from someone you love.
I'll think about it. Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
You're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing. I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Okay. So... I think... I want to jump the rock bridge. And loop back near the tower so that I can tie off a rope there by Lake Trail where I fell. But we tied one off there. So let's head here. What was that? What's up with the ominous music? Okay, so if we tie this off,
Time I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
I also want to head back to the lake. Was that down to this one? Yes. But I do want to double back to the lake first. Because I want to check out that other cash box. Am I going the right way? Yeah, west. Is there a reason to go up here?
There's a critter out here. A raccoon.
I can't understand you.
Because I'm whispering.
Because you're whispering. Pears, pears, pears! Yes!
Is this some sort of code I missed? Are we evacuating or something?
No.
Then what then?
I'm doing a crossword and I figured out the theme. It's homonyms. Pears, pears, pears. The clue was couples peeling fruit. Anyway, hope you're having a good afternoon.
Thanks.
Oh dear. There we go. Did they come back for their underwear? They did.
Did your wife's illness have anything to do with you taking this job, or did you just fall prey to the service's big recruiting push? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here.
Actually, I went looking for the job. I just wanted to get out of town for a while.
You've come to the right place. Thanks to last summer, we got a bump in Forest Service budget and can actually afford to have you.
What happened last summer that accounted for this windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground. Ring bell?
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. And what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one after giver?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. But by the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires were going to burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone.
8/29/86. Ron, got some bad news back at home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, though, budgets being what they are? Did you get my notes about what went down in Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. Dave. P.S. Amigos is Spanish and Professionales is Italian.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado. Maybe it's one of the girls. It's been here a long time.
There's the University of Eastern Colorado.
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Do we divert? Well, now wait a minute, because Wapiti is also fenced off, so I bet we don't get very far. Uh-huh. More fence. Well, that didn't work very well. Interesting, interesting. Damaged tree. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, where was that? Looks like it was just back this way. Something was there. Rope hook, yeah. The clock, there we go.
How many hikers go missing in Shoshone?
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. Just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD day-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Ryan a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Missing person, name Mitch Michaels, age 31, 6'2", 165, short brown hair, distinctive facial hair. General info, Mitch Michaels was last seen around Jonesy Lake on July 3rd, 1981. He was first reported missing on July 29th, 1981 by Forest Service personnel. He is not known to be familiar with the area. Last known location, Mitch was seen around Jonesy Lake on the morning of July 3rd, 1981. Vehicle info, blah blah blah. If you have seen, contacted them, or have more info, blah blah blah. There is a delight in the hardy life of the open. Pine cones, pine cones, pine cones.
Well, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
I think I could actually turn the brightness back down a bit. Huh?
Found one of their empties. It's where I'm gonna trap.
Roger that.
Found another.
Roger that.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Even those girls love skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby.
So, do we want to see if there's anything south here? Nope, sure doesn't look like it. Alright.
I see a campsite and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear they must have drank 4 cases of beer out here.
Track that down and don't let them see it.
What a job this is. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at the camp. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you?
It's another one of those magazines. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. I found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like. Tent looks like it's been through the shredder.
What could have done that? Like a bear or I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bullock if it's on its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Some of the clothes are all torn up.
That's not good.
No, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Looks like someone left a note.
Intriguing. Maybe you should read it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me know what it says.
Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake. And then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks, dick.
Oh, they're gone, for sure.
What's it say?
I called the police because they think I attacked.
Oh my god, well, did you? Henry, did you attack or do anything that could
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I heard that people always like 5'11".
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you're the whitest man. I don't need a spy scope for that. And about shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Clothes. I don't really think about it.
Oh, come on.
I've got a sweatshirt I like, a good jacket I got at the Buckle Barn.
Ooh, I love Buckle Barn.
Just one of those brown ones, you know.
Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
I got a really nose. It's not bad or anything. Yeah.
How'd you do that? You're an illustrious boxing career.
Wish. No, I was drunk and jumped on my back. I slipped in the parking.
Yeesh. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
They look tired, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you hit a certain age and you think you're a younger person who just looks tired all the time.
Speak for yourself, mister.
I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You know what you need?
Absolutely.
Board up the broken window. What with? Oh, find boards downstairs to patch window. Oh, okay. Okay. So boards, but not those boards.
I got the window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy. It's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Oh. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you. Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
I might never leave.
Well, I called with some bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
It's a coincidence. How many pairs of girls go backpacking?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, probably a lot.
So I guess you didn't get their names then? Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
Alright, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset. Henry. Henry, wake up. Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Sure. Are you? Everything good there? Jules?
What? Oh, sorry, Henry. Yeah, I'm good.
That's good.
Well, I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Bye, baby.
That was a little creepy.
too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their foot there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff though. Beans, prunes, turkey. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's like really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
Same.
So, like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation, and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I shouldn't be out here.
Yes, you should.
No, I just ran away from my problems.
No, you didn't. We all fucked up. Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. He's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. And then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and God, for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here. I lied and told my sister he fucked her neighbor. I just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Found the supplies.
Oh, good. Enjoy.
Alright, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them. But why don't you do the honors? So, no ideas, huh?
Maybe we call it the Flapjack Fire. Can you sell that as a name?
You really like that, huh?
Yeah, I said I did. It's funny.
Fair enough. Flapjack fire it is. They'll probably ask me if it was a camp cooking accident or something. So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister.
Sure would. Sounds pretty great.
It is. Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day, it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Why do you say that?
Because I do. I'm not crazy. I mean, we've had such a good time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. And I know you're not really available, but I want you to know, well, maybe it'd be nice to get together at the end of the summer. Look, we don't have to plan or even talk about it. I'm just having the thought. I wish I was over there. It'd be nice to be near somebody. We could talk without these radios. We could, you know. It'd be nice to be close to someone. Why don't we both just go watch this fire and try to imagine all the old dead things as burning away? You're going fishing without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem there they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Does problem actually mean murderer? Like how Charles Manson is a problem cult leader?
Oh, come on, you just have to look for tracks, that's it.
Can't believe we're gonna leave this planet as a pile of bear shit.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah. Someone left their clipboard out here.
Huh. Could have been one of the Fish and Game folks. See if there's a name or a credential or something I can call it in.
What? It's... Holy shit.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry? I'm worried. You didn't find and eat any mushrooms, did you? I mean, they can be fun, but also, you know, devastating. Regardless, just let me know, okay, Buckaroo? Oh, God, I don't know why I just called you that.
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
It's going shithouse.
Get it.
Whoa.
Henry, are you there? What happened, Henry?
I got hit in the head, punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with the radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
I don't. What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the name Wapiti Station right before I was cold cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that damn fence. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'll start hiking that right now. God damn it, my head.
Are you sure you saw what you saw, Henry? Maybe you pissed off some more campers and they came back to sucker punch you. This just seems like a misunderstanding or something.
There are people listening to our conversations. The person or these people were hiding in the bushes down here. What the fuck, B?
I don't know, Henry. This sounds crazy.
And you're not the one who just saw our words on a clipboard out in the middle of nowhere.
Those words were from 2 weeks ago.
No, they weren't. What's to say that they don't have transcripts from 3, 4, 5 weeks ago?
Our entire relationship, friendship, our whole summer.
Someone is out here walkie-talkie, taking notes and talking to God knows who. I can hike over there and look around, but I won't be able to get through the fence.
How do you know?
I already tried months ago when I was out there hiking.
Curiosity got the best of you, huh?
Rightfully so, in hindsight.
Shit.
I could spend all day banging on it and see, I guess.
Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned the line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Alright, I'm here. Looks like goddamn Area 51.
Maybe they've got aliens. That'd be exciting.
And we'll see about that. And the gate is locked up, obviously.
Obviously.
I'll see if I can break in somehow.
Alright. Be careful.
Look, I'm not gonna be able to get into this place.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned the line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Do these change at all, I wonder? No, doesn't look like it. Is this the way I want to be going? No.
east of the lake. Which way is Ruby River?
It's in the southeast corner of your map. The scout camp where the firefighters were staged should be on your map. It looks like a little triangle with a flat bottom.
Yeah, it looks like it.
How did I never see that before?
Alright, so. I want to see what the medicine
Hey, I called
is.
around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
Alright, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
We think that maybe someone was, you know,
I don't know. What?
mailing me, following me around, like working with other people.
Henry, you are way too much of a joke to be the mom.
Someone is clearly able to hear us sometimes, and it was hiding near the lake. Come on.
I just...
Just admit it. You're a little worried.
Of course, I'm worried, but let's just try to keep things calm, okay? Keep things on an even keel.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here.
Yeah, it was made by pro-American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over at the Bighorns?
I'm not sure how to.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
Oh, this might work.
I know we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you could just call the police. I was thinking about the good ones. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scary it would have been.
He had his dad to protect him. Matt, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I found where they did a controlled burn. You hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks. There's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it. What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
a little creepy. That looks like I might not be able to get to it from this side. Oh, hang on. There we go. Ron, really wish the powers that be could issue us radios that didn't suck ass. Most of the time I prefer to keep things pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or Mom. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through a bottle of Fifes instead. Miss you, Dave. Old toilet paper. And again with the pine cones. Terminal 7. Just because it's old doesn't mean somebody won't have a use for it. Oh, what was that?
Oh, the flapjack fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to run that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not going to try to put it out.
Not yet, apparently.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Whoa, someone stripped these snowmobiles down to the bone. And that's weird, right?
I mean, I can come up with a bunch of not weird reasons someone would do that out here, but given what's happened, yeah, that's weird.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah, where am I?
Port Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a tent, or, you know, anywhere.
Pork pond.
large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers. The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Well. Am I meant to, like, jump from up here? Oh, okay. Whew.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all his nerdy hobbies.
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about? Like marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards, and wyverns, you know.
Oh,
Hey, thanks to Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
what? No, you can't.
Hey, Player Dragon's armor class. Let's see.
Okay, no, I believe you. We're good. I guess these little shelters are where they keep the weirdos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
There are bear traps out here in the scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart parade.
That's messed up. Yeah, these guys are gone. Found where they were sitting around before they moved up. Hey, Dee, I left something behind. It's a memo from the boss.
Say anything about
Squad Boss Grant Carson, 71089, Wyoming Interagency Hotshot Crew, da-da-da-da-da. Reed, Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station, Thoroughfare Region, Squad Boss Carson. In the next few days, you and your team will be dropping into the thoroughfare region of Shoshone National Forest to cut a fire line south of Ruby River. I'm writing you on behalf of Dr. Ben Simmons at Wapiti Station. He reached out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns about his research site. Upon your return, someone from his office will want to speak with you as part of a wildlife risk assessment of the region. I told them they have nothing to worry about and that your team's fire lines are the most potent preventative measure in protecting their site, even though they'll be more than a mile away. But I think they've got insurance companies to answer to. Thanks always for your service. Rich Lisarenko, Assistant Superintendent.
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought maybe you want to stop there at the mystery percolate.
Mother always said I would meet someone who gave me a taste of my own medicine.
We're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about. What are they researching?
Oh, probably just horned toads.
Maybe Tara was an escapee. And the Wapiti Station clipboard with our conversations on it is just, what, recreation for them?
I'm just messing around. Somebody is obviously up to something. I'm freaking out here.
There's something real happening behind my fence.
I think that we should consider that maybe this is all just a coincidence, but my gut says that there's something bad going on.
Okay. So what's next?
I'm gonna do a scan for supplies and then figure out a way to get back over that ravine and head towards the site.
Sounds good. Keep it when you can. Keep an eye out for anyone following you.
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called in the last game.
It looks like an axe to me. This is gonna be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I wonder if I shouldn't have told her about the axe. Let's see. Return to Wapiti Meadow. Well, that's quite a schlep. I guess we'll go back the way we came.
Are you there? I have thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are. At least, where are you right now?
Just on my way back, getting out of the trees to the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
Alright, so, tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, another lookout, could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door, don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Fair Tower. This is Two Forks calling you for the 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Lila, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night. I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
Biff.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower.
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
Alright.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay, yeah. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Let me look at it and I'll tell you.
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Which tree am I supposed to internalize again?
Top row, second from the left.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Alright, we're heading south. Okay, well, this is Cottonwood Creek.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see the cash box there?
Must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you kidding me?
I was in a rush.
I found what you left me.
Good. Call me back with when you have it.
I got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hacked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
Are you okay?
I don't know, Henry.
You've been listening to us all summer. How is this actually happening?
I don't know. I'm scared. None of it makes any sense.
Who is doing this?
I don't know who could be doing this. Henry, I've been at this job off and on for 13 years. Sometimes here, sometimes over near Jackson, a couple times down in Wind River. And nothing like this has ever happened before. I just changed clothes laying on the floor because I don't know who could be watching.
Am I just making all of this up? I mean, the eavesdropping, the spying, is this... Fuck, is any of this real?
What? Are you serious?
Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
What?
Julie, maybe it's happening to me, and I'm imagining that I have a boss out here that we're being spied on.
Henry.
Maybe there was something in the water, or our condo was underneath some power lines, and you, Delilah, you're not real.
Henry, think about her. If what happened to her were happening to you, you wouldn't even be able to realize it.
Okay.
Henry, sweetie, I am real that this is happening. I'm as real as the sky is blue. Take a second and then call me back. I'm on your side.
Okay, I'm alright. I'm headed towards the site.
Good. Keep your head up.
I got down through here. Oh, I'm just not far over enough. Don't mind me.
Hey, I just thought of something not great.
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing a few weeks back.
So, I'm sorry, I'm not following you.
Henry, our radios were tapped the entire time we talked about it. Maybe even your first day when you had the run-in with them.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Now, someone probably has transferred that entire conversation.
And I filed a report as a blatant lie.
And those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
we do that, there was this. That leads. And where? Interesting.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
Copy that.
Smash open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Okay then. Whoa! Ow!
Clipboard pickup. For PT station personnel, if you are trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he is on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is the responsibility of Dr. Jossen. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area, and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately.
I got stung by a bee.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, this is creepy.
Okay, on the site, I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. There's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower. They can probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them. They're doing something with the soil out here too. It's all gridded off.
Who knows what else they're up to?
There's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There's wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up on high tech. This equipment is not stuff from a hardware store. I'm in the main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely monitoring station. Just wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
And they know you're there, so see what you can find and get out.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
You swear like a lot.
Not the time, Hank.
Anyway, it's called a wave receiver. Looks like it picks up anything that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything.
Holy shit, Henry.
Yeah, holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course. This place sleeps 3. They've got a row of cots here.
So they live and work in the same tent.
Yeah, it's all one operation.
Like us.
Yeah, like us. I found a main monitoring desk.
My god, what do you see? Seriously, at this stage, I believe just about anything.
There's a box here with a dial. It has a needle, like it measures earthquakes.
You mean like a lie detector?
Yeah, that's sticking around to get hooked up to it. Shit. Got a map here that confirms they're tracking our people's movements. The map's got all sorts of paths and areas marked off on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
I'm not sure, but I think so. There's some sort of monitor. I don't know what it does. Maybe air quality or something?
Maybe they're keeping data on everything that could impact our moods.
That looks possible. This is crazy. They're measuring the barometric pressure, too. Why?
Maybe it's just a diversion.
Okay, so there's a log here that tracks the movement of Fort.
Subject beacon frequency sex social role? Oh, okay.
Distinct subjects.
You and me.
Yeah, definitely me. I suppose you too.
What about the other two?
Maybe the missing girls?
Like, they're still out here and these people are following them?
Maybe. It's possible, right?
But then why haven't you seen them?
I don't know.
We'll talk this over and figure out how to get the hell out of here.
Desk in here is a mess. I mean, it's like someone was in a rush or knocked a bunch of stuff over on accident.
Clear away. East. Can we clear away the mess? Do I not do it? Do I not? Is it? Hello? Why may I not clear away the mess? Junk. Mess. Clear away. I'd like to clear away the mess, please. I feel like there's something under there.
This stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
I have to tell you, if I found out this was NASA, I'd be a hell of a lot happier.
Darn it. Well, I guess we're not clearing away the mess. hope whatever is under the mess is not important.
This thing is losing its mind. Maybe it went crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
Ah, okay. Ooh.
Are you shitting me?
What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're
Prone to anger, passive, guilty, forthright, guarded. Subject has fully engaged supervisor, trust yet to be scientifically proven, all signs point towards full cooperation. Subject may be aware of tests, suggest we disengage if subject decides to leave his post, susceptibility to manipulation 9.
assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah. Okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it.
Maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. The grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking what if you're right.
I just don't think we should do anything that we can't undo.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea.
Oh, I'm so fucking wound up.
It's alright. I'm just gonna head back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
Well, I don't think I can get back that way. I certainly can't go that way. So I guess we're just going back the way we came.
the hell to do. And what about who started it? What about them?
The person who started it?
Yeah.
We're talking about people watching us out here who are now burning the forest and everything in it around us. I don't know what to do about that.
Except get the hell out.
Yes, get us the hell out of here.
I will.
Well, and I think that's actually where we're gonna stop. So this is pretty cool. I'm having a great time with this. I'm definitely invested in whatever this is that's going on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be continuing this game in the future, because I assume it's probably not the longest game, but it is certainly interesting, whatever the hell is going on. Let's see if I can get the baby back on camera before I go. Is the baby? It's the little smudgy. So, anyway, yeah, this was a nice change to just more World of Warcraft. Like, I do like to break it up sometimes, or most of the time. Saturdays are supposed to be different. But, yes, Smudge and I, thank you for watching. That's been Smudge. This has been Brian. You've been watching Streaming for Crickets, and we will be back on Monday. Right? Today's Saturday? Yeah, Monday. And Monday we'll be back to World of Warcraft. Probably. Unless I just decide that this is really interesting and I want to keep playing it. So, till next time, keep chirping.